Hello YouTube, it's me Candace, Miss Moxie, Miss Moxie 22, whatever. So it is definitely Wednesday and I'm supposed to make a video on Tuesday. I was definitely moving around, so I definitely apologize for you guys waiting for me, and I do, don't want to make any, expectations and not follow through on them. That's pretty much how I end up not making videos. So, but I'm here now. I definitely wanted to make one before I got involved in all these other things and then fall asleep. And then before you know it, it's next week. So, all right. Right off the bat, we want to talk about weighing. So, I weighed in on Monday and I weighed 205 pounds. Yeah, I went right back up. I can account for my week. One, not tracking my food. Two, again, a lot of anxiety. Three, I had a party over the weekend that consisted of a lot of junk food and alcohol, and you know that stuff is just empty calories and doesn't do anything. I'm also not working out. So that's where I'm at right now. This is real. So my topic today is I want to talk about, what do you do when you lose your mojo? What do you do? What kind of things, you're on it and then you're not on it, and then like when you lose that spark, that thing that really drives you to stay focused. For me right now, the eating has always been, an issue. It's always been like one of the more difficult things for me to handle, but working out definitely was like something that I could motivate myself to do often, with or without anybody, mostly without anybody. But I'm finding that I am lacking the accountability. So like I want to work out. Like I have the inside of me is like, oh, come on, Candace, you gotta do something, but I just can't get there. Last week I talked about how I wanted to, add some variety into my workouts, and I've done more research in terms of what's out there for my budget. Again, kickboxing was a really big deal for me in the beginning of my journey. It allowed me to do an entire full body workout, and it was fun, and there's accountability. And it definitely showed, my strength increasing, and when I'm stressed out and angry and I want to eat, instead I go punch something. So it really helped out. There's a Groupon online about it now, like 10 classes for $50, which is really good because I know how much it costs to join a membership there. But I called the location today and they said, this is the location that's a little easier for me to get to. They said that they're not taking people that are doing Groupon orders until July. And I'm like, July? Like I don't want to wait until July. So he's like, oh, you could sign up for a membership and you could just start now. And I'm like, I can't do that. I can't afford it. So I'm a little stuck. But really, that's not really an excuse for me to not do something. So I really want to get into it. Another thing is the consistency, right? There was a point where when I was working out, I would like set my alarm and I'm up at 5 a.m. every morning. It just would go off like clockwork, go to the gym, work out for an hour, 2 hours, whatever, and come back home and start my day. Unfortunately, because things have changed in terms of my transportation, I don't have that convenience anymore of driving to the gym. I have to take a bus to the train and go to the gym. And then the gym environment there is a little bit different. My gym before was like old people, like senior citizens. There wasn't that many people at 7 o'clock in the morning, but at this gym, it's like 6 o'clock p.m., but it's only 7 a.m. So also not an excuse. So really, like, I want to know from you guys, like, what do you do when you lose your mojo? Because you can see right now that I'm just talking myself out of everything. I'm just like, oh, whatever. But then when I step on the scale and I'm like, oh, this is not the plan, it doesn't really help, right? So, leave some comments below. Let me know, like, what kind of things do you guys do to keep yourself motivated? And if you've like been in a position where you've been motivated and then you kind of slacked and like lost motivation, and like what you did to kind of get yourself back into it. I am supposed to be going bike riding on the West Side Highway with my dad on Wednesday, so that's something. But it's like I don't want to keep waiting because like the scales just keep going up, and I have like I said I wanted to get down to 191 pounds by the time I go to my convention in August, and I'm further away from that now than I was when I said it. So, my friend, I was talking to my friend about it, and basically what we were discussing was like, what do I think has changed? And I'm speaking a lot about, you know, emotional eating and how really it's like a lack of control. Like I don't have control over anything in my life. I don't have control over, you know, my paycheck. I don't have control over, you know, my transportation or my friends and family emotions and things like that. But the one thing I do have control over is my food. I can just go buy food and just eat it. Well, the irony of it is that I don't have control over my weight in that aspect. So it kind of is, you know, self-sabotaging. But I'm just trying to see like what's going on in my space. So she was talking about how she signed up for Weight Watchers, and I signed up for Weight Watchers very briefly, but I never really took it on. And I'm thinking that I might actually do that, and that's something that I might add for that accountability, especially with my food. So has anybody that has had weight loss surgery, well, used Weight Watchers, before, after, during, you know, what was your experience? I think that could help me get my mojo back, like, you know, just being around other people in that conversation. I don't have conversations with people about weight loss. It's just not something that, you know, around me is always talked about. And I know it's something that helps me because it matters to me probably more than anything in the world. It's just that I'm not in the conversation. I'm talking to you guys, but, you know. So the questions, I think that's about it. Oh, I also said I was going to mention like what I wore to the Beyonce concert yesterday, which was awesome. I didn't really take any pictures because I wasn't around that kind of crowd. But if you guys saw New York & Company, Jennifer Hudson has like a line, and there was this denim two-piece outfit, like a crop top with a high-waisted long denim skirt. That's what I wore. Yes, I slayed it. But I think I'm gonna wear it again at some point, but hopefully I'll be able to show you guys at some point. But it was really great. It was a good outfit, and I felt very confident in it, and I definitely showed some skin, and I wasn't at my best weight. Definitely not. When I bought that skirt, I was like almost 20 pounds lighter. So the fact that I wore it, I'm proud of myself, but you know, whatever. So that's really it. So my 2 questions for you guys this week, or 3, are 1, how are you? How's it going? How's your journey going? 2, you know, what do you do when you lose your mojo? You know, what kind of things do you put in your space to kind of get you to re-spark, you know, that flame? And 3, who has used Weight Watchers, and like how was it? You know, before or after surgery, like what you got out of it. So hi to my new subscribers. Definitely comment below, follow me, let me know so I can follow you guys and all that good stuff. So thanks so much for watching my video. I am signing out. Have a happy Wednesday and rest of the week. Peace. Bye, guys.